Welcome back to our channel.
Dad. Woo, welcome back to another Jinjer. Now this is a bit different. This is Audiotree from nothing, and it's been requested, but it's 23 minutes, and it's them talking as well as doing the best songs, as far as I know. There's a bit of blurb for Dad.
A bit? Pin your ears back, everybody.
Don't have to read it all.
Keep cool and rock on. No, it's quite relevant. It's something a bit different. So, yeah, this is basically Jinjer talking, the band, and playing, but I'll read this out. Ukrainian modern progressive metal icons, which they probably are now, to be fair, Jinjer, Audiotree and Napalm Records have partnered up to present a very special edition of Audiotree from nothing. The brand new segment features raw, intense performances of fan favourite tracks Vortex, Wallflower and Dead Hands Feel No Pain, amid in-depth interview footage touching on themes of social anxiety, isolation, cancel culture, self-realisation and more. Filmed in 2022 in America, USA, live in Los Angeles, not only honours their endurance through recent challenges, but also celebrates their triumphant 15-year journey. I didn't know they'd been going for 15 years.
Wowzer. 15 years, holy moly.
During these years, Jinjer attained remarkable milestones, touring globally and captivating millions at prestigious festivals like Hellfest, Rock Hammering, Graspop, and Download. Not so much Download. And Rocklahoma, USA. Moreover, their latest triumph, the acclaimed studio album, Wallflowers, if you haven't got it, get it. Brilliant. Broke charts worldwide, soaring to #1 on both the US Billboard Top New Artist album charts and Canadian hard music album charts.
I said you'd have to read it all.
I am. On the US hard music album charts, 5 on the official UK, 5. That's bloody typical, isn't it? Come on! 1 UK rock and metal album charts and 7 on the official German album charts.
Well done, Dad.
That's because it would have been Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy, Electric Callboy. And then Lord of the Lost.
Yes.
And then Jinjer.
Awesome.
Right.
So without further ado, nicely said, Dad. 90,000 juicy thumbs, 2 more free and Dad. Holy moly. Audiotree has 864k subbies, so get them up, please. And this is 23 minutes 52. So bear with us. It's a bit like Lauren Hardy.
Only we won't be laughing.
No, we'll be enjoying the music.
We will have our eardrums bled.
So headphones on.
Play the awesome tape.
Enjoy.
The thing is that in order to understand what this band means to us, you need to understand what was the starting point and what this band eventually gave us and what it made of us. We started out of Ukraine, out of provincial small cities in the middle of nowhere. And the way, the journey we had to take, to go, is 10 times longer to any other bands. We all made it inside Jinjer, because of Jinjer, due to Jinjer. Each of us contributing as much as we can. So it's more than just a band for us. It's the whole life now.
Yeah, all life decisions we made, like, it was all connected to Jinjer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only thing I know. It occupies all my life.
Oh, wowzer.
Straight away.
Vortex.
Like a lunatic, frantic. A man in the room looks so dramatic with a tattoo on his right foot. The spiral traffic feels too traumatic, too traumatic.
I like this idea where they're talking and then playing. That's a great idea, actually. And it really gives more in depth about the band. because we don't know much about them, do we? So it's really nice to see them getting interviewed and answering.
Being honest, no, we don't.
Yeah, exactly. So
love
this is
them.
good for us.
Everything that we've reacted to, and I've got nearly all the albums now, but love them, but didn't know much about them and was just blown away. Oh, we started with Pisces.
Yeah.
And that just like completely blew our brains out the back of our heads. It was just visceral, incredible. I think that's one of our first experiences of a seriously harsh vocal, but seriously musical harsh vocal.
Definitely.
Huge talent. This band, the drummer is so understated in this band. He's hits so hard and it sounds great. The snare is perfection.
Oh, amazing.
But they're just brilliant.
Yeah,
and
I love Jinjer.
So happy to be doing another Jinjer.
Oh yeah, and this as well.
This is really different.
Yeah, back in.
Back in.
The contrast between her growling and also like singing is just
Clean
mind blowing. Yeah, clean vocals. It is mind blowing. The skill that she has to do that is like is just so amazeballs, because it's not easy to just change to one thing to the other. Apparently, it takes real skill, in the vocal.
It's a great place to pause as well, because her ink looks absolutely
her ink looks amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah,
so intricate.
So beautiful. Yeah, love it.
Beautiful. One on the back of her hand, and lovely flowers down here, and just gorgeous. She must have a very good tattooist.
Back in.
Like when I grow, rabbits and stone. I came my quarter like when I go, spin, swirl. Wow, spin, swirl. Because it's no original member in the band. It started like in crazy way.
15 years ago, there were absolutely different people.
It started from 17 or 20, let's say. This very important period of time for any person. 20s are where you establish as a person,
as
right?
a character.
Yeah, as a character.
From your 20 to 30.
You're already not a kid,
So cool,
but not a fully blown grown up. So we spend this very special period of time together, and there's no way we can spend the rest of our lives separately, you know.
The last 2-3 records, we composed song like Vlad composed, Eugene and me, and then like guitar pro it, send it to each other. We do not sit in a room and compose music. So we sit at homes and compose music like completely songs from each.
Then share it
Yeah,
with
then
each
share
other,
it, then we
learn it.
Yeah, some changes.
Then we
so,
come
yeah.
to the studio together, and then we do changes together. Wallflower, last album, it was fully written musically and given to her. And before the studio, neither us nor her ever knew what the vocals will be.
Same was with micro and macro.
Yeah, 3 records.
Yeah, everything after it started on King of Everything, basically.
King of Everything.
Yeah,
For it.
because I didn't have much time to finish all the songs, like lyrics for all the songs. So I remember the night before I had to go to the studio. I had to finish at least like 3 songs or something. So I finished one because Eugene helped me with one part. It's Pisces. I asked him, please, Eugene, my head is dry, my brain is dry, not a single inspiration.
She had
drop.
two-thirds of the lyrics.
Yeah, and so he wrote a part, like a passage, that helped a lot. This song was done. Cool. 2 more songs, the intro and the outro. It's so the last moment I collected from all the songs on this album. I picked out 2 lines from each song. And I gathered them together, and I had a completely new lyrics.
Oh, wowzer. That's amazeballs. Ooh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
What an interesting lady.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I was going to pause anyway.
Sorry, let's get this right, Dad. Badass
Yeah.
lady. Flicked at me.
Oh yeah, it's Jinjer Audiotree from nothing that is banging. It's 23 minutes, so be here a while. Advert. Oh, there's another one.
It will fly though, trust me.
Yeah, really enjoyable. The next song I think is Wallflower from Jinjer.
Oh my god, that's just visceral.
Oh yeah.
That's
wonder
all
if
I can
Basis is
say.
on here.
Visceral after visceral after visceral.
Backing. Woo.
Brain is dry, not a single inspiration.
She had
drop.
two-thirds of the lyrics.
Yeah, and so he wrote a part, like a passage, that helped a lot. This song was done.
Hello.
Cool. 2 more songs, the intro and the outro. It's so the last moment I collected from all the songs on this album. I picked out 2 lines from each song. And I gathered them together, and I had a completely new lyrics, completely new poem. And so I used this monster, like this mutant, I don't know, Frankenstein, yeah, on the intro and on the outro. But the melodies are completely different, so we got 2 songs with same lyrics.
A concept like this was just built. It was again a spontaneous decision. A spontaneous decision. We just thought that it would be cool, and it worked very well.
Yeah, it worked very well.
Audiotree from nothing.
I composing like all my free time. Like if I have like time
And it's free?
and it's free, yeah, I just take a guitar and start composing. 𝐬𝐭 once said that you need to write like all the time. It's most of your writing will be bad, but like 10% of it will be good.
We have like this scale. Good shit. Yeah, with shit,
There's nothing
it
in
goes out.
between.
It goes out. It's good. Okay.
For me, it's pressure. Pressure and stress. Clicks, something. Like something clicks in my head, and I was like, no,
Thank you, Neil.
like I'm completely anxious,
Thanks, Neil.
you know, then it starts working. Sometimes I just take a walk or I read a book, you know, sometimes I go and search. I don't sit and wait until until it strikes. I go and hunt.
Yeah, more flower! Woo!
Stay in, you can be alone. Stay in, you can feel that cold. Breathe in, it's a place where you belong. When no one does you wrong. Your capsule is your fortress where you can make your wounds. Your people avoiding people and fall in love with solitude. And they won't find me in my shell.
Wowza, that was really interesting when they said about what she does. She completely went dry and then she completely did her own little poem, and that was amazing. Oh my god.
Sassy's introvert, isn't she? She's not an extrovert.
No, she's very introverted.
Yeah,
she's very
introverted,
shy.
and then she comes out with the singing, and it really shows. She's lovely. She's
Yeah,
such
I
a
love
nice
it.
person. Yeah, this was the one we did. This one, and it's the one where she just goes mental with a machine gun
Yeah.
in the video. It's just great.
Oh.
But this song is, I mean, this is just.
It's the one with the flowers. Do you remember? She
Yeah,
goes-
wallflower.
Yeah, the wallflowers.
But
yeah.
the
And she went
video
mental
is with the machine
with
guns.
Yeah, and the guns and the flower.
Yeah, and the flower,
yeah,
yeah, but she goes mental with the machine gun.
I know.
You shut up then. Honestly. I know there's trust a young lady, flowers.
Yes.
An old bloke, guns. Anyway,
Back in.
awesome.
Love it.
Back in.
And they won't find me in my shell. The chances go to zero. I'm
you're not meant to hear.
to my own skin. I take it off and be myself. The outside is hostile, and waves hit me hard. So I climb into my shell to live my
so powerful. Oh my god, this song. Oh, banging. Just pause there briefly. Ah, holy moly. Ooh.
Just you can't.
Ooh, can't narrow that
Even
down.
though-
Wowzer. Ooh.
Some of the lyrics are really quite hard, and
Yeah.
you know, you can't help but smile inside and outside at her huge vocal range
Yeah,
and talent, and
I know.
that is why sometimes we get mistaken for, like, when we're smiling, it's not because we're, like, you know, taking the mickey or disrespecting anything, it's because we're just blown away.
Yeah.
And British people tend to do that, they smile.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
It's so awesome that you can't. The only reaction I could think of is, well, I'd run around the room going, yeah! But you wouldn't like that. So I smile because
yeah,
it is
like crazy.
beyond awesome.
Yeah.
She's just so much talent.
Yeah,
and why they had to
phenomenal.
take so long to get successful, again, is a complete mind 𝐸𝐶𝐾.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Mind fudge.
mind fudge. I
Yeah.
mean, they are so good, and
Oh,
that's why we
and
smile.
live as well, yeah.
They're
exactly.
so good. They're just so good. When I say Pisces just blew me away, and then I went and got everything. And wow,
Oh,
what a
amazing.
talent! They're all brilliant, all of them.
Oh, I love it. Back
I'm loving
in.
this.
Oh yeah,
Back
just
in.
love it. Oh yeah.
Artists either express themselves or reflect the world through themselves. This is what art is. And this is what we do.
Dynamics.
Yeah, the minute of your life,
It's
everything.
bad, then the next moment is good. The next moment is even shittier, you know, and so is our music. The more shit you go through, the better. That's how I that's how I receive.
When you really have gone through a lot of shit, you have the full tank, let's say, behind you, which will push you forward. And this is what happened to us. Yeah, and if you look through the lyrics, I can lay a bet, I can gamble that all the topics in our songs covered by Tatiana is actually real stories in some way. This is real experience, everything. I particularly remember I was writing the lyrics for Dreadful Moments, and I really was thinking if I'm crossing the red line, because that's a bit too much, and the topic is very serious in this. I just thought that, well, I don't think Cannibal Corpse ever thought about crossing the red lines or any other real underground bands, and I just let myself go.
I miss those years that I've never lived through, you know, like the beginning of 90s or even 80s when there was no cancellation, you know. You cannot be canceled for what you're saying in a song because it can be fake, can be fiction, or it can be true. No one knows. So it's a freedom.
If we look at the poetry throughout, let's say, the last 300 years, actually there are so many intricate, really provocating points touched by really huge poets, and nobody ever blamed them for this. Now we live in an absolutely different society when everyone can get offended.
Yeah, they see what they want to see, and they think that you probably are like you were a hater.
Yeah.
You
It's so true. Oh my god, what
Sadly,
they're saying there,
yeah.
Bowser, without, you know, trying to offend anyone is like almost impossible. There's always somebody that's going to be offended, like even if how hard you try. It's like, oh, she's smiling because of so and so, you know, like what happened on that other reaction. Oh my
I
God.
think if people just replied a little bit of common sense,
Yeah.
everything will be fine. But
Hello.
I do think COVID had a lot to do with it, and I do think that time in isolation sent everyone mad.
Yeah,
I think the world needs to reset,
definitely.
and then we'll be all right. We will be all right.
Yeah.
Time is a great healer, but yes, I mean,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Yeah. I know,
But
right?
then we've had hate, we've had trolls.
Yeah, I've had all sorts.
Just people that
a load of poop.
are probably enjoying making our day hell, and we just don't put up with it anymore.
Yeah, we just it still doesn't affect us to the point where we don't stop listening to music, because we're always going to listen to music.
Yeah.
And I said to Dad, you know, you just got to take it on your shoulder. You don't let it get to you.
And we try and keep all the time an open mind now, and we don't do politics, don't touch anything like that, anything controversial. It's just all for the music and the band and the bands and you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it.
Love it. Spread positivity. Back in.
Back in.
They think that you probably are like you were a hater.
Yeah.
You hate this. You hate that.
It sometimes feels that people really lost the idea of what metaphors are. What speaking about what is really speaking about things figuratively. So, and the absence of this really concerns me.
After release of every album, there are a bunch of interviews where you explain over and over again what this or that song is about. But then reading all the comments on the internet, they still see what they want to see, and they say, "Hey, dude, I just did an interview for you to understand what the song is about. Why didn't you pay attention?"
Hi, James.
We have conflicts.
You have no idea how big a conflict can be. It's usually me and Eugene who just like sit there. I don't go on stage until you apologize.
It happened on this tour.
It happened on this tour in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, yes.
So it's super hot, extreme weather, and Eugene did something. He locked the door with my shit behind the door, and I was like, "Open the door!" He said, "I won't do it." Fucking bitch.
Yeah, it was out of nothing.
Yeah, out of nothing. And then he said, "I'm not gonna play today's show until you apologize." And I sent a message. I'm not gonna play until he apologizes for all the shit that he told me
Before.
yeah.
Eventually,
And then
we didn't play.
No one played because
show
The show
was
was
cancelled
because of the
weather.
the weather was even hotter.
Than our quarrel.
Yeah.
Quarrels, fights. Despite all of that shit, I still call these three my closest friends. After so many years, we just don't have anyone else. We left everything else behind. We moved forward. Everything we had stayed there. And it happened a couple of times. It's not just one move. There are so many things which connect me to Jinjer. I cannot really imagine my life without it anymore.
Yeah, for me, I think I won't find new friends. You know, I'm not able already to make new friends.
Same story.
Because it's like puzzles, you know, you have to
File. You have to file
you
it.
have
You
to
have to file it in order to make it match.
Yeah.
Woo!
Every morning I woke up to our song. They are croaking to rock music.
That's why their music is so good, because they've had so much to deal with. And with the band, you know, it's like that. It's solid. It's like really lovely to see, isn't it?
I love them even more.
Yeah, same.
Because they're human. They're so human, and they're vulnerable, and they're sweet, and they're kind, and their music just is unbelievably powerful.
Yeah,
because
just
obviously,
love
if it's
Jinjer.
based on truth,
Yeah.
it will be powerful.
Definitely.
Fabulous.
Ugh, Mazeballs. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To rock music. Every morning I woke up to all my broken soul and dissolved in a swamp of the past years. So I learned to transform this sweetest reality, creeping on to the reality of facing 1,000 as they circle around.
Wowza, what can you say about this band? Like, oh my god, blown away every time. Like Titania's voice when she goes harsh vocal / growly. Oh my god, the feels. Oh my god, like there's something about them that's so emotive with the way she sings as well and plays.
I agree 100%. I just wish that my old ears would pick up more of the harsh vocal lyrics, because I struggle a bit, and it's not her fault, it's my fault. I struggle a little bit to pick it up because it's quite quick, and then you're on to the next one and the next one. And so I do read the lyric sheets on the albums, but it's like nothing better than if you hear them sung.
Yeah.
So do you find that, or do you?
No,
okay with it?
I do struggle because it's so
powerful and fast.
I don't always catch what she's singing.
Yeah.
When she's growling, but when she's not growling, I can catch the lyrics.
You certainly feel the emotion, and her clean vocal.
Yeah, definitely hear that emotion. Yeah.
It's sublime. I didn't realise how good her clean vocal was.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Really, really lovely.
Amazing.
And obviously that's live, or a live setting, so it shows you how good they are.
Oh, amazing.
Pisces was live. I know I keep going about Pisces, but it was amazing.
It really was.
Living on the barrier, separating death from life. Dagger, feel no pain, broken heart, only climb, the reflection of the sky, on the mirror of the eye. I can hear them coming down, a familiar sound. You won't be alone, you won't be alone. Before they tear me apart, the sky circled about, rushing towards my pride. The hands feel no pain. Creeping onto the reality of facing 1,000 as they circle above. The strings of my soul colors the sound. Cause the lights of my heart were to die all the time. Were to the time, all the time. It's my time to feel the edge. It is my time to serve. What a nice day to fall into a net. The fear fears for crowds. The fear fears for crowds.
Bloody hell.
Wowza.
Since we sacrificed a lot together, each of us has left something behind, and we dedicated ourselves with 200% of ourselves and our time and everything, money, love, dedication, everything to music. So that's what keeps us together. I cannot imagine myself joining another band and going through this shit again.
Yeah.
I don't want to. If I leave the band, you find me somewhere like in the woods. I don't know, eating tourists. I don't know what I'm saying, but
Reading newspapers saying that somebody is eating tourists, and no one knows where Tatiana is.
the next thing I can do.
Yeah, Tatiana disappeared.
Yeah.
What an amazing video. Wowza.
It's like
Yes.
2 hours interview for sure.
Yeah.
Only for this.
Yeah, but
Only on that question on how we formed as a band, you know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
2 hours. It's gonna take 2 hours or more.
When are you gonna write the book? When's the book coming out?
Oh, dude.
No, well, one day.
If someone among us learns how to write, we will write it definitely.
Oh, I love it. Wowzer. Awesome.
That absolutely flew.
Yeah, wowzer.
You think that 23 minutes is going to be a little bit of a stretch, but no. Not with Jinjer. Not with anyone. I mean...
Careful, don't fall over.
Where do you start? I mean, where do you start?
Yeah, oh my god. I mean, we said everything when we were pausing, but wowzer. Just a phenomenal band. May they continue with their success and doing well in Ukraine because of what's happening in the world. It's crazy.
I'm going to listen to it afresh again from a new
definitely.
perspective because I've got so much more. I had respect before, but even more now.
Yeah.
In what they've gone through, and I thought they were special from my first listen. I mean, it took me. Dashy will tell you, it took me a while to get into harsh vocals because it used to be like, you know, to be honest, it gave me a headache.
Yeah.
And then I persevered with it, and we started this channel, and then obviously a huge majority of it is harsh vocals, and I love it now.
Yeah.
I cannot say I don't like it. I love it. I've got it. I get it. And it doesn't give me a headache anymore, and I really appreciate it as well.
Yeah, because it's emotional. Harsh vocals. It's really powerful because they bring out their soul in their singing. You know, and you can really feel the pain that they're in when they're with the music. You really feel something. It's amazing.
It's just balls out honesty.
Yeah.
Metal, rock and metal.
Definitely.
And hand on heart, some of the nicest people you could ever meet in your life.
Yeah. I know, right?
What without motorcyclists or bikers as well. But yeah, the metal family is special.
Yeah,
and
it really is.
Knowledgeable, friendly. I mean, just get on like a house on fire. I just love it, and I'm so happy that Dashy loves it as much as I do.
Yeah.
My work here is done.
Love it. Don't forget to check out Jinjer's playlist. Let us know what you guys thought, and don't forget to ring for reactions.
I'm just blown away.
Join our members. We are speechless.
I'm going to rewind that and watch the songs again. That was a really interesting interview as well.
Yeah, it really was.
Really interesting, really informative, very intelligent, lovely people.
Really
I think
was.
that says it all. We love you, Jinjer. Awesome. Keep calm. Sorry, keep
Stay
cool and rock on. It's 32 degrees here today. Rock Simba, and please watch this. You'll love it. I promise. And I don't lie. I love it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, and
See you
subscribe.
soon. Take everyone. Bye.
Listen to Jinjer.